Only in the river for a few minutes. I already found a wave to surf. It ain't a lot. Definitely lock on it though. There's a lot of fun in these rivers. Just because they're not classified as whitewater. See another spot right there I can surf probably. There it is. Okay, turn to the right, turn to the left. Got that left angle, got that right angle. Working that rudder. Turn to the right angle, got that. Back to the left. Being able to pivot on that point of balance, back and forth. Just a switch of the paddle like that. Crossing underneath the broad street. Here on the east side of Columbus, just Whitehall, Reynoldsburg area. I always go to the left side of this island. It's the fun side. But there is a narrow little gap you gotta watch, make sure it's not blocked by a tree, which is kind of possible. But the water gets pretty fast, it's fun. A little wave train bouncy sometimes. Oh. Alright, yeah, there's some wood going on there. Definitely some wood there. Jump in it before I have to fight my way back upstream. Alright, here we go. Hopefully you can see some of it. There's a nice, it's on my left. Very cool. Right there. Blocking that path. Coming out here. Jumping into the cross currents. Oh, what's out there? So this is my home section of river, and it's the first section of river I ever paddled in a kayak. My neighbor DJ brought me out here, and I've been addicted since. Right now we're looking at about 5 foot on the Central College gauge. I would recommend about between 4 foot and 5 foot on the gauge. It's a level I'm comfortable with bringing my kids or your mom down the river, you know. I'm just joking. I live on the number 24 Coda bus route, more or less, and so I got multiple access points. I can drive my truck up, jump in the river, and kayak home, and then just take the local metro bus for $2 back. Be shuttle me back to my truck. I've been doing that recently. I'm enjoying it. What up?
Can we get on?
Oh, it ain't big enough for more than one person. It's cold water. Kids say I'm canoeing. I ain't got the heart to correct them. They're enjoying it. Just let them enjoy it. "5 foot might be a wave up here. Just immediately right after the bridge, like almost under the bridge. Very green wave. what I would say is the worst spot, but there's a tree with green leaves kind of blocking it. Not this first tree, but the second tree. It kind of like gets people to not want to be near it. And then the water's up, so it goes all the way across the creek bed, making it easy at this level. And there's like a undercut under this tree, the big tree sticking out. The little tree makes it worse, but kind of gets people to stay away from it more, perhaps. So now we're south of Main Street, but north of Livingston Avenue. This part of the river's changed quite a bit over the last few years. There's a pipe. I just went over the top of a pipe in the river. Probably why that spot changes quite a bit. Tree gets stuck on there and then move sand around. Changes the channel. Passing under Livingston Avenue, Walnut Ridge and Far East Rec Center. Coming up on Far East Rec Center, this little island section. It changes, never know which way I'm gonna go. I do know which way I usually like to prefer to go. Usually a lot of wildlife in this area, a lot of beavers, maybe you can tell over there. So it's high water, I could just stick to the right the entire time. But since I'm here, let's take a look down the left side. Be a more interesting line. Right side was wide open. What should I do? What should I do? I'm gonna stick it out, I think. See what I can see. I can always come back to here. I can always come back up to here. This would be a path across on occasion, but yeah, it looks like you could drag across through there. That used to be fun. That used to be a kind of fun spot to S-turn through. Couldn't tell it from looking at it now. So the right side was probably the easiest side. This, I might do a little bit of this brush, but it don't look too bad for me. It don't look too bad. Looking clear all the way through. And this is pretty much the last island anyway. see. Hopefully I don't get stuck. This was a good fishing hole back when I first found it 13 years ago. This guy cut down all these trees. They've been sitting there for years, these trees on the river. There we go. Into this pool. I call it the First Narrows. I'd say the river is a 5 foot. What I say I recommend, like recreational paddlers, is between 4 and 5 foot, and this is right there at the top. You add much more water than this, it gets faster, and danger would increase, I would say. I don't know, I'm not trying to, I don't know everybody's skills and limits. But I would say 5 foot on this is where I bring like recreational paddlers out comfortably. There's my line over here. No wave train in. Going around. First Narrows. We're at 5 foot, so there's a rock right up here that's just beneath the surface. See if I can find it. No, it's right here somewhere. I think I passed it, maybe. Just passed underneath the 70. Ran that First Narrows. We're coming up on the train tracks, right here by the train tracks. I think this is the best fishing hole right there on Big Walnut Creek. Just keep throwing the line right in there. You never know what you get. Lots of different species in this hole. Personal spot from my neighborhood. It's upper access. I could get out and walk home from right there. But I'm gonna go down through the next rapids and get out a little closer at the bottom south get out, the takeout there from my neighborhood. Speed coming down through the second narrows, coming up on this hard eddy whirlpool. You can see the eddy on the left. Just gotta stay in the flow. Now I got a big eddy on the right. That's a deep hole right here, called Crappie Corner, because the crappie like the deep water. Dragging over a tree. I know there's trees in this area. Usually I stay out of it, but I was trying to go with the flow and use the water to my advantage. Okay, it's the last little bit of anything before I get out. Another deep pool power line. That power line. And then I'm about to check out right there. It's a 270 bridge. Yeah, buddy. Beat the sun. That's a good thing, right? I expected I would. Haven't looked at a clock since I launched. It's probably been 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Probably close to 7 miles, 6 to 7 miles. Right there's home. This little bonus level I like to do when I can. I don't usually get to do this. The water's usually not always 5 foot or higher. Just a little stiff. Just a little stiff. Only so much water's in the boat after 2.5 hours. This part right here, I see tricky for a lot of people. I'll tell you what I do, and I don't have much problem usually. I go underneath my back band. If you got a back band, you can do this. And then it's lined up real nice, snug. And symmetric, and it don't collapse near as much. I got these wheels off Marketplace for 20 bucks. And about 5 sets. And I hooked up several of my friends.